Welcome to this tutorial on how you can join Minecraft Alpha 1.1.2 on _01 servers. So we're going to go straight into it. I'm going to show you how you can join from the normal Minecraft launcher, which everyone's going to use if you play the regular Java edition on releases, the release versions of the game. In order to show the older versions of Alpha and Beta in the launcher, you want to go to Settings, and you want to enable Show Historical Versions of Minecraft Java Edition in the launcher. I want to make sure that's selected. Then you can go back to the installations page. You want to add new installation, and you want to scroll down until you find this version of old alpha 1.1.2 _01. Before you save the version, make sure you go down to more options. More options. Copy and paste the JVM argument I'm going to leave in the description of this video into this section here. This will fix some of the crashing issues for this version, just because help you at least play the game a bit better. Does it fix the issues? No, but it helps the issues a lot. So you want to save that. You want to go into play. Sometimes this, the launcher will auto select the version after adding it. If it doesn't, you just want to go down to the drop down menu and find the version and select it. It'll be very recommended if you set a custom name for it so you can find it easier, and an icon, but I have not done that because I don't use this launcher to play the version. I use additional launchers, which I'll be showing you how you can do. And from there, you'll be able to play, you'll be able to connect the IP planetnostalgia.xyz. From there, and you should hopefully load in fine. If you have any issues, then I recommend you join our Discord and open a ticket, and we will help you. But like I said at the beginning, this is not the most recommended option of joining, and I need you to, it's very important for you to keep note of that. Any issues you have will most likely because this launcher is not optimized for this version. So that's the first method. The second method is BetaCraft. BetaCraft is a launcher that kind of adds patches and almost and has all the old alpha and beta and indev versions of the game. This launcher is highly recommended if you want to play cracked as well. You don't have to log in; you just have to select a name. What you want to do is you want to download your operating system. If you're using Windows, you want to click this, of course. If you use any other versions, well, any other operating system, sorry, you want to go to other versions and to their GitHub page, and it should be there. I haven't gone to this link because I downloaded the Windows version. So make sure it's always updated to the latest version. In order for it to work, both these methods, for BetaCraft and MultiMC, you will need a Java installation required in order for it to work. Without a Java installation, it won't work. Just keep that in mind. I will leave a link in the description on how you can actually download Java. I'm not going to cover it because it's just very simple. You download the exe file or whatever the version, run the setup, it'll do its thing, then it's basically done. So we'll download the latest Windows version. I have it here. I will find it. Right, here it is. Here's the launcher. I'm going to open the launcher. From here, you can select a name. So for instance, I'm going to do testing user, and I'm going to join my server. Now it's not going to work purely because whitelisting is enabled as of now. Yeah, as you can see, apply on the Discord to join testing. This whitelisting mode will always be enabled. It's only enabled now just because the service is just released, but the whitelisting should only be enabled, hopefully, in the going forward in the future, if the server gets raided or if it just needs to be applied for any other reason. If this pops up, just join our Discord and please just apply, and we will add you. It's just that it's simple, and yeah. And if going forward, if you see this message, it's pretty likely that something is happening on the server that is causing it. With whitelisting on, it prevents any issues from happening and from disrupting player experience on the server. So that's something to keep in mind. So whitelisting is very essential in some aspects. So that's how you can join for BetaCraft. Now, it's if I go back on it, BetaCraft real quick, when you're selecting a name, it is very recommended you keep within the Minecraft like username system of how like it's done. 2 to 16 characters only, no spaces, no illegal characters, and it must be attached to a registered Mojang account. Now, well, not necessarily to Planet Nostalgia because we have that turned off. We only have that really turned on if a raid is really that bad, then we'll turn it on. But for the most part, we have that turned off. We do, so you can actually join without having to need a Mojang registered name. So if you play cracked, you can join the server freely and without having any issues. But yeah, just beware. Sometimes it might be enabled due to raids, but it will be disabled. It will go in after the raid has finished. So that is something to keep note. You won't need to play. I recommend the BetaCraft Launcher a lot because you won't have to play any JVM arguments. What you have to do is download Java, install Java, download this launcher, select a name, find our server, which will be in the alpha category, Planet Nostalgia, click on it, select the version, then you're playing. Done. Easy. Of course, you need to register in game, open your chat, obviously pressing T on your keyboard, and enter in /register your password 2 times. I recommend use a different password, not your commonly used password, of course, but so you know, all passwords we cannot see. They're all hashed. We don't have any access to seeing your passwords. They are protected. They're private to you only. But it's recommended you do not use a password that is similar or if someone knows. Just keep the password to yourself. That should be obvious, but I'm just reminding you now. So now that I've gone through 2 methods, let's go to the last method, which I prefer the most, multi-MC. Now, just note, multi-MC requires an account for Minecraft to play, but this launcher allows you to use mods, which I like the most because if you want to add mods like, for instance, in this version, you can't actually take a screenshot with F2, but there are mods which allow you to do that, and I like to have that mod added, so it's easier. So you want to go to multimc.org. It'll be like this. You just want to scroll down, download install page, select the operating system you use. In my case, I'm going to choose Windows. It will install here. From here, after installing it, you want to extract the folder to your desktop or up to or in like a specific folder if you want to, whatever. It has to be extracted. Java has to be installed. Let me just remind you again, Java has to be installed, okay? It has to be installed for it to work. If you don't have Java installed, you won't be able to get past the you won't be able to launch the game for one, and you won't be able to get past the setup process of the launcher. But once you've extracted the folder, you'll find the .exe file. You want to open that, go through the setup phase of selecting your language, the Java version you're going to be using to play the game. I use Java 8 to play the game. Some launchers might require a latest Java version, but if that does, that launcher will tell you. Once it's opened, it will look like this. It will. You want to add your Microsoft account. Now, this is all safe, by the way. This launcher is actually made by Mojang developers. It is. So it is safe. You're putting your account at risk by logging in. You want to go to add instance. After you've added your account, you can add an instance. Select the alphas. You can scroll all the way down till you find the alpha version that you need. Then from there, you can go to edit instance. From here, it'll bring up a little menu of the game. To add mods, you go down to here, add a mod to the Minecraft jar file, select the mod of your choosing and add it here. It'll pop up in this menu. I've got one on this instance here. Edit instance. Here we go. Mod debug and screenshot mod. This will be in our Discord. Soon we're going to be opening a thread section of different mods for this version, which will help if you really want to use them, of course. You're going to go to the settings. You want to add the JVM argument, the Java argument here. As you can see, I've added both of them. Fix my skins, fix the sound, and the crashing issues, as I previously explained for the normal Minecraft Java Edition launcher. After you've added it and added all the stuff I recommend, just launch the game. And when it's launched, you can enter the IP of planetnostalgia.xyz. Connect. Here we are, we're on the server. Gonna log in real quick. Here I am on the server. So this is how it works. I am on the server, I'm playing. Yeah, this is how it works. If you need any support, feel free to join our Discord to, of course, get support. We don't mind helping anyone. We really want people to come along, have fun on Alpha. If you're also interested, we're all looking for staff members. So if you feel like you're good enough for the job, feel free to join the Discord, apply for that, and apply for whitelisting if needed. And hopefully this video has been helpful for you to join Alpha versions of the game, and Alpha servers especially. And with that being said, I hope to see you on the server. And yeah, goodbye.